Hey guys, welcome to week 8. I have an 8 exercise workout for you today. The only tools that we're going to need are the full-size bath towel rolled up and then a belt out of the closet. So this is all we need for our workout. Let's jump right in. We're going to be using that pre-exhaust technique today where we go from one exercise to the next. The first exercise is designed to fatigue the muscle we're working, and then we move to the second exercise that further fatigues it. So we're going to start off with a 1 minute negative only push-up. So what this means is that you're going to lower your body for 1 minute. You're going to take a minute to go from your top to your very bottom position one time, and we call that a negative only repetition. So remember, the 3 positions you can do this in is the standard off of your toes. Some of you will be able to do this, of course. You start here and you take a full minute to just very slowly go all the way down until you get to the bottom where your chest touches the floor. You can do it there, of course. I can go off of my knees if I need to, a little bit easier. Same thing, 1 minute all the way to the bottom. Or I can use my kitchen counter. We've talked about this before. This desktop is a little bit low, but I could use something like this too. And I could do my 1 minute from this position, lowering myself all the way down. So this should allow all of you to do this no matter what your strength level is. Once we do this, we're going right into that chest fly that we did a couple weeks ago. Again, this one's that static contraction where I put my hands together and I'm pushing for a full minute. So palms together, breathing as you go. First 30 seconds are half strength. Last 30 seconds, pushing as hard as you can to generate additional fatigue to those pectoral, which is the chest muscles, as well as the shoulders here. So that's exercise 1 and 2. Then we're going to transition into a back exercise, which is an upright row against the wall. So you may remember this one as well. Here, we're getting into that posture like we're going to do a wall sit, and I lean back a little bit, get down, arms out to the side, and I'm essentially driving my elbows backwards as if I was doing this motion. And again, the first 30 seconds of pushing the elbows into the wall are half strength. The last 30 seconds are pushing as hard as you're able to push. We're getting the back of your shoulder as well as your upper back muscles. So that's a good posterior exercise. Once we've done that, we're going to go right into a 1 to 2 minute plank to further fatigue some of those back muscles as well as some of your trunk. So you remember the plank. This is pretty simple. Up on the toes, up on the hands, or down on the elbows, I'm sorry. And then holding this posture for a full 1 minute or up to 2 minutes, depending upon how strong you are. Once you've done that, we're going right into the crunch. So the plank, that exercise is really not that demanding for most people. So 1 to 2 minutes holding that posture, then we move quickly and immediately into our crunch. We want to try to get 10 repetitions on our crunch. You've seen me do this before. I want to be on the ground, heels towards my hips. I like the position of grabbing your shoulders, and we're basically flexing the trunk, bringing the shoulder blades up off the ground and stopping right about here. Hold it for a second or two, and then right back down. About a 5 by 5 speed. Head touches the ground lightly. Don't rest. Come right into that next one, all the way up. Shoulder blades off, spine in the ground. Hold for a second, and then right back down. Simple, but I'm working the rectus abdominis. Again, after fatiguing those muscles with the plank. So those two work synergistically together to get that abdominal wall worked sufficiently. Now we're going to go into that hip abduction that we did several weeks ago as well. We're going to get the hips, the outer and inner hips, lower body. You may remember we used our belt incredibly simple. We're going to start by setting the belt so that it is just above the kneecap, and I want a straight line from my hips to my knees to my heels, so I don't want my legs together. So from this position, I'm just doing my 1 minute static contraction. Again, I'm trying to move my legs out as if you were on that second to last exercise on the beeline, working those big hip muscles. And so 30 seconds half strength, 30 seconds full strength. I'm going to work those guys. Once I've done that, I go to the opposite movement, which is the adduction. Here's where I need my towel. So I'm going to grab my rolled up towel, put it between my knees. Same positioning, guys. I want straight line to the knee, straight line to the heels. I'm just squeezing my knees together. This is called hip adduction. We're moving to the center line of the body. And I'm doing my time static contraction. Again, 30 seconds of half strength, fatiguing those adductors. 30 seconds full strength, really getting a deep level of fatigue and burn on those target muscles. So same process, opposing muscle group. So that's exercise number 7. And then we're finishing with working the back of your upper leg, the calf muscle. We're going to begin with a 2-minute hold and then transition into 10 repetitions. Now you can do this with one leg at a time or two. If I was going to do it myself, I would do one leg at a time. Again, customize it to your strength, whatever feels challenging to those calf muscles. So this is super simple. You can do it against the wall or table, wherever. I get up as high as I can comfortably go, hold it for 2 full minutes. Everyone should be able to do this, and then we go right into 5 seconds down, touch, 5 seconds up. We're going for an additional 10 repetitions. Now if I did this with 2 legs, it would be very easy. So I need to do 1 to really get my calf muscles fatigued sufficiently with the combination of those 2 exercises. So that's our workout, guys. Very simple. 8 exercises using the pre-exhaust technique with some of these exercises. You need a towel and a belt. My summary here today is, we're doing this twice a week is the recommendation for frequency here. I always want you getting that 20 grams of protein following the strength workout within 1 to 2 hours for a lot of good reasons. And then my recommended viewing this week is our Facebook Live seminar on Thursday night called Crushing COVID. What we're doing here is we're peeling back the layers and really simplifying the process of getting back to living the strength training lifestyle. A lot of you have been challenged over the last 2.5 months by just the shutdown itself, and it makes it hard to stay on track with your strength training, hard to stay on track with general physical activity, hard to stay on track with sensible eating. We're going to really simplify it and help you to rebuild momentum and get back to the strength training lifestyle. So it's on Facebook Live this Thursday, the 21st at 7 p.m. If you can attend, we'd love to see you. If you can't, you can go back and view it later in the week. It'll be there. Or you can go to our Learning Center. We will record this and we will actually email it to you the following week. So if you miss it on Facebook, not a big deal. We will send this to you the following week through your weekly emails. Thanks again for watching, guys. I hope you're doing well. I'm looking forward to seeing you here in the studio very, very soon. Have a great day, everyone.